Gonna eat some breakfast and then we're gonna go pull some rocks, try to find some gold. I'm on the property today. Tough place to find gold. When I do find gold here though, it's kind of nice because it's so quiet and peaceful here. So here's one for you. I forgot my gold pan. I keep doing this. One's in the basement, one's probably in my kitchen. There's a bunch of small ones in my basement. I don't know where to get one around here. This day is about to change. So I'm looking up places I could find a gold pan around here, and it's not many options. Got a place called Streeters. That's about an hour and 18 minutes, I think it was, away. Northeast Prospector, that's Nick. He's got a YouTube channel. I'd like to go see him, but he's about 2 hours away from where I am. I think we might be going to Streeters. I don't know what he's got for pans. I'm gonna call him first. All right, just got off the phone with the guy from Streeters. We're heading that way. Hour and 20 minutes roughly.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day. I'm here in Streeters. He's got quite a selection.
Well, you see, if you're the only metal detector store for 300 or 400 miles with somebody that can talk to you, when they come to buy a metal detector and I don't have it, it pisses them off because they've made a big travel up here. So I try to have everything, and I try to have a couple of 3 backup of everything.
Yeah, this is great. You got everything here everyone needs.
Well, I try to have that, but online sales do take away from me sometimes.
Yeah. A couple of these super sluices. This store is really neat. And this is George over here, and George has some gold that he showed me. And we'll take a look at that in a minute.
I put on a convention every year for a big hunt, and I've tried to get prospectors into it, and I got Dale Beals from Plainfield. Who's come up a couple times, and but now the Mine Lab people are coming every year. They're bringing a big trough and giving little bags of gold ore to people to pan, and so we'll get a lot of people doing that on our Saturdays.
Just got a new sluice in. That's awesome. I got the A52, which just is the...
Yeah, I got half a dozen of them in that closet.
Yeah.
I always recommend that they get some of the black rib matting and put it all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Because you're going to catch more there than anywhere else.
That's a good idea. So this little Keen A51, what'd you say, was it A51S?
Pardon?
That's an A51S?
A51A.
A51A just came in.
There's a out on the box here.
George just got that in.
A51A.
A51A. I'm going to buy that thing. This thing's perfect. It's a baby A52. Perfect for the backpack.
I got an A52S that's on order.
Oh, do you?
And that's the newest one that they have, but it's going to sell probably for about $400.
That's the one with the it's got the classifier on it, like the perforation.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm. So these on the wall behind him is a bunch of rings that he's found out detecting.
That used to be full. Oh, there it is.
So George served the country in the Air Force.
Used to be full.
And he's showing us some gold.
All that's missing is given away to people who came in who couldn't find any gold, and I gave them a couple of pieces to practice with. And I know what happened. Once I gave them those couple of pieces to practice with, all of a sudden they found it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's the one from New Hampshire and Vermont, and then this one here came from the Mediterranean.
That's from the Mediterranean?
And I know that a prospector found it, and he had it made into a necklace.
Oh, it's on. There we go.
We dropped one around here one day that weighed a quarter of an ounce. We never found it.
He found that in the Mediterranean?
I did, with my metal detector.
Oh, no kidding. On the beach?
I don't do beaches. I only do it in the water. Anybody can do the beaches, but when you're a fat old man, you can't do the beaches because you're going to get pooped.
Yeah.
And so the water holds me up. I've lost, I only maybe weigh 150 pounds now, but I used to be 300 pounds.
No kidding.
And I never knew that I was going to lose weight when I get old.
Yeah. Well, you look good, buddy.
I don't
All right, that was awesome. So I ended up buying 3 things. Met a great guy, and I'm gonna tell you this: if you get a chance, come over here to Streeters. George is awesome. He served the country, and actually, here's the other thing too. He didn't really tell me. He gave me a discount on these pans. All right, it's past noon. Hopefully, we get some time to go prospecting. All right, 1:41. This day has been kind of funny. Let's go see if we can crystal in the box, get some gold in it. I'm at the spot, not at the property, because not enough time to do what I wanted to do. We're gonna spend 3-4 hours, see what we can put in that new box. So I'm at a familiar spot. I get my goofy hat on, so I don't get stage 3 sunburn, stage 8. The water is super low, but look at the little riffling going on over there. We can set up, which is awesome. A fluid bed, no bueno. That's gonna work. Last time I was here, I dug a hole over here. There was giant garnets. So we're gonna poke around in this area too. We're just working our way back in to where that initial drop was, trying to figure it out. So I'm trying something new. These are frog tog, these are water boots for trout fishing. Right here, I got my my surf booties on, and these have little holes on the side. So if any sand gets in there, the sand will work its way back out. And I'm gonna try this because with wearing waders, it's tough on my hips. I've been wearing a tool belt for the better part of 30 years, so don't want anything pulling on my hips anymore if I can help it. In the winter, you gotta wear a full suit, but for now, we're gonna try this with the booties, see how it works. All right, let's see what we can set up. Oh yeah, look at this. That's perfect looking. Tons of trout fry, tons of little trout swimming all around. Got just enough flow. It's gonna be a little bit slow, but it's not completely rooster tailing, so that's a good thing. All right, I just classified some material. It's about a third of a tote. So I just want to see if there's gold that shows up in the indicator mat. I got to get the air out also. This is new, and you should always run your fingers across this. Try to get the air out of that little indicator mat. I think I got enough flow. We're gonna find out. I can increase this a little bit, I think. Problem is it's taking way too long to clean out. I need a little more jet fuel through here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to adjust this a little bit. So I'm still going through a little bit of this material, but the little hole is just that little divot right in there. If I don't really see any gold in the indicator mat, I'm gonna move spots right away, because if nothing's showing up there, with these Keens, the A52 is the same way. If nothing's showing up in that indicator mat and it catches everything, this little A51A should be doing the same thing. So if that's not working, we may move right to this rock right here, out towards the middle, dig around here. Okay, there's no shortage of black sands. That hole I was digging, it may be 6 inches, foot down. There's no gold in the indicator mat though, so we're gonna move to right here. And as we get bigger rocks out, we're gonna block that off to create more flow coming back to the box. This is taking a little bit too long to clean out, so we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Grab rocks from that hole, put them there, increase the flow, process, put the bucket right here, and it's easy digging. All right, there's the tailings that came out of this hole right here, and the flow is increased. So we're able to kill 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm gonna dump the water, and then we're gonna rifle stuff in, check the indicator map. So the garnets are getting bigger. I can see them up top. In this place, the bigger the garnets, the better. Getting invaded by these things in the air. leaves, dander, pollen. I don't know what that stuff is. Well, I'm not seeing any gold after that little run either. So we're gonna switch spots again. Gonna keep poking around. We might go back to the rock we were at last time we were here. Where the bucket is right here, with the boulder under it, that little hole is where I got monster garnets and found some gold in about 3 or 4 hours last time I was here. The corner right here though, the drop might start before that. There's gold there, so we're gonna go where the shovel is and see what's there. Just dug out a little hole right there. Filled that about 1/3 of the way. Gonna bucket it and bring it over. If I drag that, it's probably gonna ruin it. So let's go run it, see if any gold shows up. Takes a while. This material is classified to 1/2 inch, and just like the Keen A52, it handles it no problem. So anything 1/2 inch you can still run through this A51A. Little smaller box, it's about 6 inches wide. I believe it's 32 or 33 inches long. I don't remember, I think it was 33 inches. I'm still not seeing any gold in the indicator mat. Let's take a walk real quick. Let's go back to where there was big garnets before. Right where that tote is, that boulder. Let's do a little digging there for about a 1/2 hour, run some material. Jesus. I forgot how locked up everything is here. The rocks were super locked up in this place. There we go, we'll get under. Get some good material going. That stuff looks way better. Oh, she's a biggie. She's a biggie. Thing's an elephant. I think I might get lucky. This thing's wicked heavy, but I just cleared a path and it looks like I might be able to slide that. Let's see. At least slide it far enough out. Oh yeah, there we go. Good enough. Now I got a good feeling that there's gold in this stuff. I should have started with this hole. Here's some of the garnets. This was the hole I was at last time I was here. But you know, you get curious and you want to poke around and see what else is in the area. But here's more of that muck that I was into last time I was here. So there should be some gold in this. We are going to find out. So I get pretty deep there. I got a half a tote full that's about 13.5 gallons. Tons of garnets. So we're gonna run this stuff, see what it looks like. So it's 5:30. I've been up since 4. I'm out of here. I'll show you the cleanup either tonight before the sun goes down or in the morning. This is crazy. This is the driest I've ever seen the brook. Rod rise. So I was just at the store. Well, I'm still at the store, and the kid gave me a free coffee. And he says, "Oh, it's free?" He says, "Yeah, it's just a nice thing to do." People are good. Let's get some water. We got a water filling station here in town. And it's right at this building, built in 1834. Pretty nice. Here's the cons from yesterday. There's one of the new pans, so I gotta go rough this up with some gravel, because the plastic's new. We're gonna pan this out. Here's the goal from yesterday. I probably should have started digging where I dug last time I was there. But anyway, that's all the gold I got, and I'm pretty sure it all came from that last place I dug. I gotta tell you, the highlight of that day was meeting George. If you want to support a local business, shake a veteran's hand, and also get some knowledge and expertise in anything metal detecting, gold panning, George is your guy. George's shop is called Streeter Treasure Hunting. He's located at 307 Main Street in Marlborough, New Hampshire. Take care, everyone. Be well.